Hey there, welcome back. This is the mission called Independence Day, which is the second mission from the missions from Asian Dreams 2030. It is 2030, July. And we are currently in an air shooting war against the Chinese. So far, I find it difficult to figure out who's winning. And it feels like it is not me. Yes, we've shot down a bunch of aircraft, but we're also being chased by an aircraft. The Chinese, despite being jammed, have so far managed to, well, just disregard, mostly, all the missiles that I've sent their way. And, they're just swatting them all out of the sky, like they're not even much of a problem. Which, well, I guess they're not. I have another flight of 4 aircraft here. We're going to send those this way. The ultimate objective is somewhere over there next to that cross. That's the enemy aircraft carrier. That's what we're here to sink. Everybody else is, well, sort of a secondary objective. But to some extent a primary objective in the sense that they get in the way. And they get in the way quite well. They've already killed off the Ted Stevens and the Winston S. Churchill. Much to my chagrin, I didn't realize that these were Tomahawk land attack and anti-ships, whereas these aboard the cruiser and the destroyer are only land attacks. However, the fact that they're only land attacks doesn't mean that they're useless. I can just start sending these in and start attracting all sorts of surface-to-air action from the enemy, and this is what I was worried about. We're getting hunted by 7143. Start jamming. I kind of doubt that these... What was it? 9 missiles? 12? No, 12 are going to make it through against these 2 destroyers. Because these are extremely capable. As for eliminating these aircraft, I can hope. But I'll believe it when I see it. Ram away. There's another aircraft here that's doing surveillance on me, and I'm trying to get rid of that. You got a missile inbound? Where are you at, Magic 2? I just had you. That's 3. Where are you? Here you are. You're kind of overshadowed by all the missiles. Yeah, we got a PL-15 coming in. It's generally not good for your health. Change your direction. I don't think we'll intercept that bastard. We got 2 missiles going for this one. Let's increase the amount of missiles going for the other guy. 7140. Yes, 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 I know. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. 7142 is the one I should be hunting. And I suppose that they might launch more aircraft towards me if they really wanted to. I do have more fighters coming in, but they're taking their sweet time getting here. Estimated time of arrival, about 20 minutes. Which, considering the distance, I suppose is fair, but... Well, given the fact that I'm constantly under attack, every minute seems to count. Can we kill this? Is that another J9? Well, what is that? Yeah, there. That's a J9. And we missed it! Barely, but we missed it enough. Don't bother. Change your course. Target 7142. That's your new objective. Do we have any additional seed aircraft we can send up? Just go seed heavy. It's going to be a flight of 3 prowlers. Normally I split them up into singulars, but even 4 harms just get swatted out of the sky while being jammed. So I'm going to go with something a bit heavier. I'm going to go with several anti-radiation missiles this time. And I'm hoping that that will suffice. Cupcake 1, you need to fall back. Are you still talking to a missile? We're still talking to missiles. I need somebody to shoot this thing down. 7143 before it starts eliminating all of my aircraft.
Bulldog away. Track.
Who's bulldogging away? Oh, right. You're sending your Tomahawks. Yeah, as ordered. Magic 5 being brought up to the flight deck. That's the new seat flight. Over here, we're getting missiles to connect with targets. Eventually, that is. Come on. 3 miles. 2 miles. Where's our guy? Oh, snap. He sent another PL-15. We missed the target. Ideally, this one will hit and cause that PL-15 to go on eternal tracking. Yep. No! Damn it. We didn't get him. Track this thing. You. This thing is so close. Cupcake 1-2 says missiles are inbound. Yes, I suppose you're right. Can you do something to help?
Roger. Turn 138.
You don't have a job at the moment. You've got 2 AMRAAMs. I see options. Yeah, it's a J9. And by the looks of it, it's still carrying plenty of missiles. Good lord. What a missile boss that thing is. Magic 2 is getting painted by radar. Where's the other magic? Here's 3. Jam that. Actually, this doesn't make sense. Jam this. Magic 2. Jam that. There. You. Get shot down. Sidewinder range. 13 miles. Leave formation. Push to pursue. Target speed 1000 knots. Increase to afterburner. Kill it. Missed it. I don't even know what he's trying to hunt. But I think it might be my airborne early warning system. They love killing those things off. Go in with guns if you can. Negative. Guns, guns, guns. It's not a great way to go about it, but it works. That got close. Another PL-15 coming in. Where's the rest of our fighter wing? Here's Black Lion. Here's Victory 1. Here's Black Lion 3. Yeah, you're the one who's supposed to hunt down that airborne early warning system of theirs. Here's the magic group. I want to launch another Tomcat with an air-to-air long range to shoot down the other airborne early warning, because they keep getting all sorts of fancy detections on me, and I'm not for it. Are you even in the same zip code? Good lord. Range, 56 miles. That'll be a while. Yeah, this one was definitely targeting the Churchill. Back when she was still alive. Which was a while ago. It's 2030 and we're dogfighting against a Chinese J9 here with this Tomcat. Super Tomcat, to be exact. We're all out of missiles. At least I am. And so far, he dodged. I'm not sure why, but he seems to be flooring it. If you still have options, I'd love to hear it. You still got an AMRAAM. Need you to duck. Just go back to base. Shoot to kill.
Engage track 7140. Fox 3.
Thank you. Oh, snap. These PL-15s might be getting jammed, but I still don't trust anything about it.
Contacts detected.
I need to properly escort my strike wings next time.
72. Roger. Turn 0. Roger. Turn 0.
Missile range, still not at 40 miles. Missiles definitely take a lot more time to arrive in this scenario because they don't have as much range.
Roger. Turn 3, 2, 4. Roger. Turn
I need you to go and intercept this thing,
4, 5.
if you can. It's running on flank speed?
New air.
Not even. Well, kind of. Maximum speed is not exactly as advertised. It's increasing speed. 1200 knots. Come on, AIM-9. Sorry, MRAM. There's the aircraft. He's dodging. MRAM following. MRAM missed.
Roger.
Phenomenal.
2, 7, 6. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn 2, 9. Fox 2.
I'm going close.
Turn 3. Roger. Roger.
Chase after this bastard.
Roger. Gate.
1500 knots? Jesus.
Roger. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn 3, 3, 7.
1100 knots. Altitude? 30,000, give or take. I'm gonna close into about 6 miles before I shoot another Sidewinder at him. Because I don't know if I can actually take it out. Oh, we need to close to 80 miles before we can take this guy out. This sucks.
3.
He's turning, but that J9's faster. Yeah, you've kind of burned up. 6 miles. Shoot.
Engaging track 7, 1, Fox 2.
Scoop.
Ceasefire track. Roger. Turn 3.
This thing is definitely trying to track, but it's running out of speed. 1800 knots, slowing down. Altitude, 35,000. They're about at the same altitude as we are.
4, 0. Roger. Turn
Come on.
0, 5.
3 miles. AA warfare is typically not this enticing, but this time around, it's something else.
Engaging track Fox 2.
Please don't shoot your own bird. Appreciate it. Go home.
Fire track.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1800 knots. 1.8. 1.6. There he is. 1.2. 1.09. Flares are getting ignored, I think.
Air. Contact
But the AIM-9s are definitely doing something a bit weird. Oh, they're changing. But they're running out of gas. This one got fooled. Chasing. But out of gas. And now they just get to shoot down my aircraft at their leisure. Victory 1, I need you over here.
Roger. Roger. Turn 0.
Because it's almost like we need to double tap these guys with MRAMs or something. Flares. Yeah, he's already faster than we are. Mission failed. Oh, and they get to eliminate Magic 3 as well if they really wish to.
Roger. Turn 1, 2, 4.
No.
Roger. Turn 0, 4, 6.
Black Lion. Flooring it, coming in at almost 1350 knots.
Roger. Turn
But by the time that we get there, Cupcake could be finished.
1, 3, 8. Roger. Turn.
Up.
Roger. Go to altitude 3.
Fighter wing.
0, 0,
Vic 3. You got the other intercept against their airborne early warning against that thing over there. Go.
Turn 0. Roger. Go to altitude 4.
Yeah, I think he's going home.
0, 0, 0.
He's going home. Range, 19 miles. These missiles are flying substantially lower than the ones that we sent before. Tomahawks are flying at 27 feet. These are flying at 9 feet. They're still linked to Cupcake 1-4, and they're now actively getting engaged. So we get to see a Chinese hefty air show. Or should I say anti-air show, because there's their sister. These things might be jammed, so they don't have as much range to try and defeat these missiles that they're getting thrown at. But their rate of fire is intimidating. And I wouldn't be surprised if their rate of fire will keep them safe. Now, it is a lot of missiles. But they're probably thinning them as we speak. Range? 12 miles? 15 miles. These missiles are pretty dense as one pack. So it's possible that they'll take them out with multiple... that they've got multiple missiles with one shot. What's your intention? Oh, right. Intercept that.
Roger, turn 0-4.
Cupcake still transiting. And Victory 3 is the intercept. Alright, give me more fighters. Air-to-air intercept, as long as we can field those. Go to the Black Lion, squadron of 3. Or rather, a flight of 3. Yep, here we go. Intercepted, intercepted, intercepted. Now, normally, this wouldn't be a problem, because an aircraft carrier could just keep launching flights and could just keep launching harpoons. But this has changed. Ships now have a maximum amount of ammunition that they can provide, including carriers. Missiles have an ammo point cost. And what you will find is that, for example, harpoons aren't terribly expensive. But you can't exactly send endless supplies anymore. That's the problem. Range 10 miles. You carry what, 6? So that's 48 missiles. Sorry, 36. And there's another couple canisters in the back. And you got traditional VLS. Eight miles. They're not getting jammed? Magic, work your magic. I think I turned that jammer off because I was getting missiled. I was getting attacked. Much like I am now.
Roger, turn
Cupcake 1-4. Split off.
Roger, turn 2. Roger.
This is a time for haste.
Turn 2-3-3.
Range 6 miles. There's gunfire. There's no more missiles. That's very interesting. You?
Multiple
Did they expend all of their surface-to-air missiles? Jesus, really?
multiple hostile air contact.
Holy crap, there's a lot of aircraft around.
Contact faded. Track 7-2.
Somebody's throwing HQ-9s. Sorry, HHQ-9s. And I think that if they get unlucky, these missiles will find their own ships. Not my missiles. 3 miles out. The target is called the Changchun. And her sister is the Changsha. Well, not strictly sister. This is a Type 52 Charlie. The other one's a Delta. 2 miles. Chaff is getting ignored. Come on, can we finally get our first kill? There's Seawiz. Missiles are getting almost intercepted. They got one. And another. Pop up. Come on.
Contact faded. Track 7-2.
That looks like a couple of hits.
7-0.
It's at least 4. Should leave them reeling. Look at the... Scorch marks are serious on this ship. Now, normally I would go on the offensive again. This time around I gotta wait.
Engage track 7. I'm in hot, dropping tanks.
Yeah, go do that. Cupcake 4, change your course.
Roger, turn 1.
I gotta wait until I see if this thing actually went down or not. If it did not, then we cannot shoot. Because they will absorb all the missiles, despite being mostly dead. Yeah, see? That's a lot of surface to air, which is trying to help out with the defense of this destroyer. Unsuccessfully, for the moment. Thankfully, we have Black Lion intervening just in time, shooting down this J9 with 2 AMRAAMs, to allow the safe return of Cupcake 1-4 to the formation. And we also have confirmation that this ship has been destroyed. This Type 52 Charlie is dead. That's the first. The Type 52 Delta over here is going to be next as far as I'm concerned. And that should open up the way to the aircraft carrier, which is not done vomiting out more aircraft. This thing is definitely throwing planes in the air. I'm not sure if it's this one, but there is something up there. Now, I had these guys at low altitude to try and close the distance with relatively good concealment. But it's kind of working against me at this point, to the stage where I can't really fly in that well and still have enough fuel. I'm going to set a range circle on these of 130 miles. I believe that was their range. 140. Okay, so I got a bit more, whatever. The aircraft carrier has to be here, because this is where the aircraft all keep taking off from. And we're detecting that with Bluetail 1. If I can vector Bluetail to a slightly better position, I might be able to also detect the carrier. Over here we still have a couple of strike units going towards the targets there, but that'll be a while before they're in range. Now, with many more aircraft inbound, there's 2 more here, there's 2 retreating, there's another early warning system that I have already sent a flight out to engage with. We have Black Lion 3, which is going to take this guy down. And there are additional F-14s preparing for takeoff. I've heard we got Black Lion 10. Also joining to the front line. I need to be playing to win, as opposed to playing to not lose. There's Bluetail 13. I have changed the loadout on these somewhat, and they're now packing 4 gunslingers and 2 AMRAAMs as opposed to just 1 gunslinger. I thought, hey, while I have them, I might as well send them. So that's what we're doing. Yep, there's more aircraft getting detected. Altitude 9,000 and increasing. There's a ship marked here. We do still have a flight of Tomahawks up there. These are mostly going to be a distraction by the time that they'll eventually get there. They get a flight speed of 500 knots and about about an hour's worth of travel time. So before these things get there, ideally we will have sunk a few more ships. This guy is already going down. I'm gonna have Cupcake 1 go after the other one. And Cupcake 5. Do I want to do our first strike? Or do I want to wait? And wait for the rest. I can send 28 harpoons. That is no slouch. We're going. We're going. Just gotta make sure they got a jammer with them. And ideally something detecting things. I don't want to use their own radar because it'll give their position away. You boys, packing 8 AMRAAMs. We got many more air contacts to take down before the Chinese will back down. Better get to it. Yeah, this one's properly gone. I don't have that much flight time left on Cupcake here. We're gonna increase altitude. Hopefully squeeze some more altitude and speed and most likely range out of those engines. I'll just send every other missile I got against this guy. All the harpoons. We lost him? Huh. Peculiar. Is Bluetail not tracking that? Victory, turn your radar on. Yeah, I know there's bandits around, don't worry about that. Can't quite see him yet. Fine. Some new behavior pattern that I'm noticing with the Chinese is that they launch 2 PL-15s, turn around and run away. That's what these guys are doing. It's like they're just dumping 1 PL-15 each, and then turning tail. Don't exactly know why. Because we have seen them. They carry a lot more missiles. See, this guy too. We just launched another PL-15, ran away. Black Lion 1's pursuing. I kind of doubt they'll actually catch him. Given the fact that he's running away. He's not that fast yet, but my MRAMs don't have infinite range. No, we'll probably not catch that one. So that's an interesting bit of behavior there. As for you, my dear gunslinger, you got 130 mile range. We're going to shoot this bastard down. I'm hoping that by blinding the enemy, we'll make it a lot more difficult for them to... Oh, great. For them to be able to start shooting us with those PL-15s at long range. So the KJ-600s and the KJ-100, these are now my high-value targets. These are the ones I want gone. Before we get those things out there, we will probably be a while, though. Time to lash out against that carrier. I know there's one ship here. Last known, 1. So I'm going to go... single shot that. Mostly to keep it busy. And then I'm going to send a whole boatload of missiles, no pun intended, against the aircraft carrier. It is possible that they'll bypass this ship, because it's just one ship, and it doesn't have that big of a rate of return, whereas the aircraft carrier will have a big rate of return. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go salvo 4 against this guy here. Good. 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 At least with 2 missiles. We're gonna send... Hold on. Formation order, ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. Otherwise you will have to keep these guys in their stupor, if you will. 1 shot there. 1. 1. At this point, all of you should have 1 missile left, because we're going to do another sort of mini follow-up strike. Against that carrier. Carrier is the biggest problem I got. Biggest objective as well. Alright, whatever. Dump everything into the carrier. Whatever you got left, send it. After that, RTB. Winchester. Yep, you sent it. You've already sent your missiles, you don't have to follow them in, you don't have to talk to them. I mean, yes, it is helpful to talk to these missiles, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna keep you guys around. I'm gonna keep you guys around. Because as long as you guys can talk to your missiles, that would... What, you're already no longer listening? Can you join Cupcake then? Can I give you any orders? Yes, thank you. Okay. As long as I can keep talking to those missiles, I can tell them what to shoot and what not to shoot. So that they can bypass things that are not relevant. That's the objective. Over here we also got missiles in the air. And I'm holding a couple of them back. At least that was the plan. There's now a bunch of missiles going in. We're going to send out... Yeah, let's just go 1-1-1. So, single shot. 1, 1, 1. That ought to be sufficient to sink all of those. Over here we got the first gunslinger going out towards that airborne early warning thing. With its ridiculously good air surge radar. This thing has 378 miles. Given its altitude of 30,000 feet, I think they can see everything. And we got Black Lion 3 currently guiding that gunslinger in. If that fails, we still got an Ambram we can send after it. That would be one. The other one's over there. Based on the count, I'm seeing 4 ships here. This being the main target. And these guys seem to be loitering. Either trying to get back to resupply, or they're doing something else. I'm not sure yet. Missiles are out against the Type 52. I do have a couple in reserve. I got 2 more missiles each. So that's another 8 harpoons. And then we got the rest of the cupcakes coming in. So my plan here is to throw more missiles at this formation. Although I wouldn't at all be surprised to see that carrier go down with that enormous swarm coming in. A little later, the second airborne early warning has been shot down as the KG-600. And I'm thinking the Chinese have lost their eyes. Because at the moment, at least from what I know, there's a bunch of aircraft up, but none of them seem to have this particular radar signature. There are definitely more aircraft being launched. You can see they're 18,000 feet. This guy's at 9,000 feet and climbing. But they might all be fighters. They might not actually be launching one of these at the moment, which works perfectly well for me. As it means that, with all their ships jammed, all their radars currently getting suppressed, so to speak, by my airborne jamming systems, the magics, they might not have that much intel. All they see is a bunch of jamming. And that is bad news for the Changsha, which is first on the kill list. There's a bunch of harpoons coming in at 28 miles, and then over here at 38 miles, or a little bit farther from the carrier, we have that big swarm of harpoons. Cupcake is still around, so I can still redirect some of these missiles, although with some of them I have lost contact. For now, if I would want to, I could just bypass 7268 and go for 7264. And I might actually do that. I might try and get these missiles to sort of fly around and then connect, because I can still do that, as these are not irregular harpoons, these are the Harpoon N, which have a radio command link. Cupcake 1's also on the way towards the carrier and can send more missiles. Based on the amount of missiles that will probably get shot down between all of these ships, I might need them. Then again, we got Cupcakes 13, 7, and 9. And all of these boys are packing 7 harpoons each in flights of 4. So good luck to the Chinese trying to shoot all of that down. Over towards the west, we have another engagement, which is, well, in the works. It's going to take a bit of time. I think that without early warning, there's not that much that these boys can do. Especially as we've already seen this particular ship do a lot of damage against all my incoming missiles. I suspect that they might be out. I suspect they might not have that much. It's a suspicion, though. We're about to get that confirmed. Or disproven. Here comes the gunfire. If that's the best these things are going to throw at me, I'll take it. They got that Seawiz on the bow. Which at the moment isn't doing that much yet. But then again, it's not really been given the opportunities to do so. I don't have connection to these missiles, so we'll just have to take them as they are. And, well, there isn't anything else for them around to shoot anyway. Let's hope they don't get fooled by a chaff cloud. By the way, this is the game at 2 times speed. At 1 time speed, frame rates are slightly better. I'm getting about anywhere between 3 and 12. If you're a fan of high frame rates, this game is not for you. And if you're wondering, well, your CPU must be awful. No. My CPU is doing about 1% usage, supposedly. At least according to OBS. Anyway. Missiles. Ship. Let's have a meeting. They're not even shooting anymore. That's weird. That's a lot of harpoons for one ship. 3 miles. You can see her in the distance there. I don't know why they're not even shooting anymore. Okay, what are these things targeting? 7267, switch, 7268. 7268. 7265, negative, 7268. Being able to just target these things on the fly is fantastic. 7268.
Air. Contacts detected.
Target that. Thank you. Alright, dude. Oh, he still has missiles. Interesting. Based on her behavior, I really wasn't expecting that. She is heavily jammed. So that's probably explaining why. Gone. Alright, that's them done. Now, let's move over to the west. 13 miles there. Towards the east, 11 miles. So for all intents and purposes, this attack is going to happen first. Maintain your lock on 7264. As all the Chinese groups are going to come under attack at the same time. Interestingly, I still don't know what any of these ships are. Oh crap, they launched another. Oh, your timing sucks, dude. You boys, with AMRAAMs, shoot it down.
074. Engaging track.
You got range?
2.
Oh, 86 miles. They don't have that many of these birds. So, when we see one, it's gonna get brought down. And we're also going to play with this boy over here. He has left the reservation, and we cannot allow that. Oh, and another.
Engage track. 7-2.
Black Lion 1's having fun. Black Lion 3 is standing by with some additional AMRAAMs. Sorry, AMRAAMs. Black Lion 4 is standing by with gunslingers. And I have some additional aircraft, such as Victory 1, with a total of 16 AMRAAMs. Then there's more Black Lions all the way in the back.
Air. Contact detected.
Okay, friend. 6 miles. At this point, I would be expecting gunfire. Chinese ships, at least vanilla ones, seem to have a fascination with using long-range guns. This, however, is 2030. There it is. There's the ship. You. Retarget 7268. We're going to approach it from multiple different directions. You are going to bypass. You're going to go to 7265. You. 7265 as well. 7265. We'll keep these smaller ships busy while we try and plow into the aircraft carrier on the other side. 3 miles. Oh, she's making an effort. Is that a 52 Delta? There's definitely VLS going on. Lots of it. No CIWS on the bow. It's not a... This is something else. This is something else. Type 54? Yeah, Type 54. But they're jammed. This many missiles? I kind of doubt it. Change your course.
Track 7300.
Your job. 7265 confirmed. 7265. 7265. They have intercepted some missiles, but this one is getting shot down. Great. The amount of missiles that these things throw, at least from a distance, is really impressive. And I know I keep saying that every time, but every time I just really enjoy the show. Come on. Yes. I don't need to kill it. Well, that would be preferable. I need to cripple it. Can you still change your course all this time? Ooh, CIWS? Are you gonna get lucky or no? I think not. I think you're late. Right amidships. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, that is a very important hit because that most likely knocked out a bunch of systems. That looks like an aircraft carrier. Very faint, but definitely a carrier. Already getting engaged. Good. Situation on the west. Oh, we got a kill. Very good, very good. You need to start changing course. You need to start changing course. And you. And you. And you. You're gonna go for this. 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 Can't talk. This. Alright, back to the east. You guys are bypassing the thread, huh? Don't do that. Go for 7265. I intend to inflict a grievous damage on it. Hello, carrier! There you are. That's the Chinese carrier. She is 7264. As expected, and she's really putting up a fight. Arguably too late, because if I'm able to launch missiles at your carrier, then something has gone off. Something has not gone according to plan. Come on. Get through. Hit.
7, 2, 6, 5.
This is the important bit. We got damage on both of them. That's the important bit. We only got 5 harpoons left, though. And then 2 more in the back. Pop-up phase. Oh, they just threw another aircraft off the deck. That's ambitious, launching aircraft, given the current state of affairs. Ooh. How many? We got 3. We got 2. We got a lot hit. There's 1. And 2. And I think the third missile was actually something else. I think that's their own missiles hitting them. That's the surface-to-air missiles that they sent to intercept my harpoons, crashing into the carrier. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, Cupcake 1. Shoot your harpoons. Salvo 8. Target 7264. All of you gentlemen can now go home. Situation on the western side. Pretty good. You need to change your course. You need to change your course. Let's wrap up these guys. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. So long as you're in the right direction, I can just tell Cupcake 2-1 to go home. Magic can go home. Or join this fight, whichever I prefer. We're going to eliminate some aircraft here. Most notably, the J9 was already killed off. But this is the guy that I really want to go after. Their airborne early warning. There's still plenty of aircraft around. And there goes another fighter. Once we've done with guiding this missile, I'm going to tell these guys to go home. Too dangerous. Because we're still flying into a hornet's nest of aircraft. Ah, that's the last of their aircraft. No, sorry, the last of their DDGs here. Yeah, the Haiku. Sayonara. Wrong language. Okay, she's gone. You are on some sort of merry chase. I don't know. I wonder how the carrier's doing. Because they cannot be happy about the current state of affairs. They have to be pretty badly hurt. They still got propulsion, though. That's impressive, given the state of damage that was inflicted upon her. Alright, well, if the carrier isn't dead yet, we're just gonna give her an extra dose. Potentially the final strike is in progress, and you can see my missiles are very neatly bypassing this Type 55 destroyer. Well, not all of them. Much to the chagrin of the Type 55, I imagine. Because its job is to keep that carrier safe. That carrier, which for the last couple of hours, well, couple of minutes at least, has not launched anything. Because I think its flight deck has been badly damaged, if not destroyed. So potentially, this is it for the Chinese. They are, however, only contesting 2 more missiles. 1 more missile. And even with Seaways, I think they can get that. Yep, they got it. Well, at least we got some damage in. But hey, not to worry. There's more harpoons already in the air. Both of these ships have been destroyed now. We even destroyed the Type 54 here. I don't think this thing is going to go down to that harpoon that it took. But who knows. As for the damage to the carrier, it was extensively damaged. As you can see, the whole superstructure is badly burned. The flight deck looks like it's not exactly safe for retrieval and or launch. But the carrier itself still floats. So, 1 more strike ought to do it. 1 whole harpoon making it through after sinking a Type 55. As a happy accident, we also have all the Tomahawks arriving at the same time. There is another 3 harpoons coming in. And you can see that once again the aircraft carrier seems to be taking hits from its own defensive missiles. I wonder if they're actually going to do anything about these land attack Tomahawks. I mean, they really don't have to. Wait, these things are still... I can guide these? After all this time, they're still... Yeah, I can talk to them. Does that mean I can send all of them into the carrier? I mean, the carrier is not a land objective. It's not something that should be targetable by Tomahawks. You, turn around. Turn. Good man. It's not something I can target with Tomahawks, but I can tell the Tomahawks to kind of link up and go after it. Go on. Change your course. Oh, we got it! Destroy the remaining Chinese escorts. Well, that ought to be just the one then. So the carrier went down to its wounds. That's interesting. Ah, crap, you're no longer connected. Nor are you. Okay. That means we'll have to redirect all of the Tomahawks towards this Type 55 that they got. Oh. Okay. I thought I was told to delete all the escorts, but here we are. So, enemy losses. 1 aircraft carrier, a whole bunch of destroyers, loads and loads and loads of J9s. I didn't actually shoot that many down, but they must have died with the ship. Part of them died with the ship, part of them didn't. Own losses, 2 destroyers, 1 Tomcat, and 4 Sea Sprites as they went down with the destroyers. The loss of the destroyers was still bad, because I should have been able to at least get the Tomahawks away, trying to delete some of the ships that they had. But because I realized too late that they were the only ones carrying the land attack missiles, the anti-ship missiles, the other ships, the survivors, the Independence, the Hutken Forest, and the Preble were the ones with the land attackers. That's when I realized, but unfortunately too late. I think the Chinese lost this one. And I would agree, decisive victory. Looking forward to Mission 3. I'll see you guys there.